Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready?
Let's get this one on the road, Brown. It is first and 10.
Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground.
Here's first. Do that.
It must be on the line. A yard at most. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Ready?
They stick with Jacobs. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. This one ticking in right. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. 50, green. 10.
The give right side. Here's Lloyd.
Get there. Oh my God.
Well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. They stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They run once more with Lloyd.
Good blitz.
Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Ready?
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 10 black. Hey, 10 cycles. Black shot. Ready.
Love from the gun. Pass blocked. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That one gains 7. That's good for a Green Bay first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Down.
Running on first here with Jacobs.
Good block.
And they're going to be set up at the 11.
Good fucking block.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Let's go now. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
560. Ready. Black. Set.
Love out of the shotgun.
Got it.
This one's caught.
Let's go. I told you this is a touchdown.
The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Drill. 52. Go red. Hut.
Love's going to throw for 2. Into double coverage. Oh, don't want to do that. He's there with an interception. Picked up by Nakobe Dean.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles
One play,
take the lead
one
here in the
score.
second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to go one way to begin the proceedings, the first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match,
Let's
ends up being a haymaker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. He's stopped on the run back to 27.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
52 blaster. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete.
defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the
Let's
receiver,
go.
that kind of speed, that gets scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 6. On now is McManus to kick this away. Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley.
Give me that.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, around with Barkley. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice 8-on-1, and now they get it behind the line. Offensive line fast.
Taken down back at the
A play fake now hurts the throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Miami. Hey, 73. Delta.
On 4th down, Hurts. This is caught near the pylon. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Better have a good ass down
Eagles
there.
tie it in the final minute of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick.
13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it. He's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check what? Watch out.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Bob. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing, it's Love. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Come on, set. Ready?
Throw here, third down. It's cut right side by Watson.
Let's go. Get money.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And downfield he's got it. That's Dobbs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
62 blaster. Ready?
From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. We'll cobble together a yard there. You know, the sock on that incredible breakout season last year was that bomb. Love.
Brings up second and 9.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So now it's going to be third and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Throwing his love on third. That's Reed on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. McManus sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Good. Set. On everyone, huh? Delta.
One final shot before the half. He's going deep this time. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On now is McManus to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great. Set. And let's go. Delta.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. That's a solid block, and there springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Barkley again here on second. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Offense in a hurry-up here. They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete, Jacobs couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, it cost him that catch.
Great, set. Hey, anyone, huh? Hey, Silver.
On third down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun given out of Bigsby. Maybe to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
73.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. Pass complete to Goddard. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Bigsby. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Great, set. 180. Delta.
They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Quick throw out wide by Love. This gets forward to around the 29. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. And they'll throw 3rd and long.
Let's go.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
Good fucking pass.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, okay.
It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
Shotgun give
Got
down
it.
to Jacobs.
Let's go, Josh.
First down.
Well, that doesn't matter 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Red, 38. Cut.
Going to run again with Jacobs. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Discredit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Get there. Get there. Let's fucking go.
Which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone on first. Headed out right.
Come on, for the ball.
They take him down. Goes to the hurry up here. Jacobs trying to run his way in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, so a couple yards short of that end zone.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Looking quickly here.
It's now 4th and goal.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Packers trailing by 5. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Blue strikers. Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Desperation time here. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have taken the lead late.
Green Bay.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown
Get
here,
it.
Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
For the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
Eagles 21.
Let's fuck go.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And this
Let's
drive
go.
will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Flushed ahead the pocket.
Let's go.
See through it and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buying some time.
Let's go.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
63. And anyone, huh? Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw it.
Yeah.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Okay, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
Give me that.
To do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play.
We on that. We on that. We on that. We on that.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck, man?
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. Field goal does not tie it now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Hey. Hey.
Still with a return here.
In.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
It's
line.
ridiculous. It gets to
26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
97. Here we go. Set.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked up by Marcus Epps.